Hi, welcome to the latest edition of the Wave newsletter. I'm Dennis McPherson, and it's in this edition that we wave goodbye to our Associate Director for the last 5.5 years, Joe Thompson. Joe, I think we're a little sad, but we're also very excited for Joe. Joe has taken a position at the Harford County Public Library. He will now be the Senior
Administrator for Public Services.
Yes, and he's going to be starting that part of his life very shortly. So Joe, next week, yeah.
March 3rd, as you're watching this one recording.
Yeah. So Joe, just looking over the past 5.5 years, what thoughts come to mind when you think about your time here at the Western Maryland Regional Library?
Yeah, well, it's been exciting. You know, it's been a very exciting time for us because not only did we move out of the building that was here, and then we were at our temporary site, and then we came back here. So over that 5.5 year period, and I'm sorry, I got a little cold for my daughter just this weekend, as these things go. So if my voice sounds a little strange, that's why. So so we were here, and then we got to know each other in the old building. And then pretty much the entire time I was here, I was involved in some way with the building project, because every other week we were meeting with the designers, with the people who were putting together the plans, and then we moved into the construction phase. So it was every other week meetings with the construction team. So that's sort of like been the the skeleton that everything else has sort of fallen around here during those 5.5 years. And now, of course, we've been in the building since the end of August.
Yeah. That's what I think of too when I think of your time here. You've been involved in so many different aspects of the library. You've been on the road, of course, helping us serve Allegheny and Garrett counties, getting to know the folks up there, and you've been a big asset to us, and we're really gonna.
It's been fun. I mean, I think that the biggest thing for me has been just getting to know all the people across the region.
Yeah.
I mean, here we have an awesome staff. We have the Western Maryland Regional Library staff, and Tracy's behind the camera, and she's smiling too. So we just have such a fantastic group of people: Tracy and Julie and Darlene and Susie and Sally and Dennis and Jill and Bill and Hub City, and who am I leaving out here? Jane, well, Hub City. Jane. Yeah. So we've got a great group of people here, and I think the next person who comes in here is going to be a very lucky person to get to work with such a fantastic staff. And of course, we have all the great people across the region who I'm amazed and impressed provide such consistent, great customer service to all their customers, whether it be Westernport, Williamsport, Kitzmiller. We've got great people providing very consistent, fantastic levels of customer service with very limited resources across the entire region. So it's just been fantastic getting to know all these great people across the whole of Western Maryland.
Yeah.
I think I might be answering some of your questions already.
Well, speaking of, you mentioned your successor, and we have no idea at this point who that will be, but if you could help that person, because they do have some large shoes to fill. I mean, if you could impart any words of wisdom or advice, any thoughts on that? What you could say?
They can rely on the staff here at the Regional Library. I'm sure you guys are going to be helping them out a great deal. They're going to certainly have questions for you. What's really fantastic is they're going to have a lot of opportunities. They can certainly contact me. I'm not leaving the state. I'll still be around, and I'm sure I'll be working with them on various statewide initiatives along the way too.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they'll be coming to you guys for help, and thank you in advance for giving them what they need.
Yeah. Well, absolutely. Yeah. Well, any thoughts on your new career, your new position?
Yeah.
I mean, what are you thinking about? Any thoughts on that?
Well, it's really exciting because my love has been customer service, and here, of course, with the Regional Library, we provide customer service to the libraries, and then in turn, the libraries provide that service to their patrons, to their customers. But I am looking forward to having that direct connection with the people that the libraries are serving, because I'll be coordinating 11 branch libraries across Harford County. So I'll certainly be helping out, working directly with those people in those branches, but I'm also looking forward to working some time on the desks at those branches too. And I'm sure I'll have to be dealing with resolving complaints and problems along the way, but I'm excited to get back and be doing that kind of thing. It's been a while. I was doing that when I was with Ask Us Now, of course, but before that, when I was at the Towson Library as a library associate, and at the Woodlawn Library, and even back when I was started in circulation at the Cockeysville Library back in Baltimore County. So I'm looking forward to working directly with the public again. It's exciting.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, while we are sad to see you go, we are also very happy and excited for you. And
Thank you.
as I mentioned, I myself have learned a lot from you, and you've been a good friend, a good leader, and a good role model too about how a professional conducts himself, if I may say. So I don't want to embarrass you any longer.
I'm a little embarrassed.
But thanks again, Joe. Thanks for everything.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you.
That's it for the latest edition of the Wave newsletter. Stay tuned. More and new things are on the horizon for us.